Yeah, so morning everyone. My name is Josh Bergerson and I've been asked to do a book review this week. So today I will be reviewing the book Bounce by Matthew Syed. Matthew is a journalist and Olympian, and his book is really a look into what makes great sports people achieve regardless of what field they're in. So he analyses athletes like David Beckham and Tiger Woods to find out what makes them successful. And what I found really interesting is that he attributes almost all of their success to their psychology and mental. And I don't just mean having a can-do attitude, because we have all heard that before. Side focuses more on aspects like choking under pressure and how to avoid it, among heaps of different things. So I'm sure this topic is relevant to everyone at Palmy Boys and others watching this video, because we have all choked under pressure at some point in our lives. Whether it be from missing a crucial goal in a game to botching a presentation in class, we've all stuffed up under pressure in one way or another. In the book, Syed talks about his experiences in the Olympic Games playing ping pong. So he prepared basically his whole career for this one game in the Olympics. So he was clearly under a huge amount of pressure to perform. But when the game finally comes around, Matthew chokes and he got smashed 21-4 points by a player that he should have beaten. So even though he was in peak form and condition, he played like a novice and was humiliated. So Matthew says that he attributes his complete failure to his conscious brain taking control. He goes more in depth than I will, but basically in training we develop muscle memory that allows us to essentially perform on autopilot using what's called our unconscious brain, because you don't need to think, you just do. However, Matthew says that in a pressure situation, this goes out the window and your conscious brain takes over from your muscle memory. It's kind of like trying too hard instead of relaxing. He explains how to overcome choking by using Sarah Lindsay as an example. Lindsay's an Olympic speed skater, which is a bit weird, but she used just a simple phrase that she said in her head to downplay the enormity of her situation and thus take away the pressure from what she was doing. And I'll read the excerpt now. So Syed writes, "If a performer does not feel any pressure, there is no pressure, and the conscious mind will not attempt to wrestle control of the situation. This is why Sarah Lindsay kept repeating, 'It's only speed skating,' in her head. She was trying to convince herself that the final of the Olympic Games was triviality, that it did not matter any more than a normal training session. By alleviating the pressure, she was giving herself the opportunity to compete without inhibition and without choking. The problem at the Olympics is not that you want it too little, but that you want it too much," Lindsay told me. You were so desperate to win that you become unhinged." So yeah, to be honest, when I first had this book recommended to me, I thought it sounded way too boring and I was not interested in it. But after reading, I'd actually highly recommend it to everyone. So, because even if you don't play a sport or you're already in a top team or whatever, everyone can get a lot out of it. So the book is called Bounce, and it is available in the school library, but obviously you might have to wait until we get back to school to get it out. So yeah, that's it. Thanks boys.